If you clicked on this video, then you might be wondering how you can turn your Mac desktop into something like this, or this, or even this. And that's exactly what I will show you in this video, because I will share with you 5 customization apps that can completely transform how your Mac looks in just a few clicks. This is the second video of my Mac customization series, and I will leave the link for the first one in the description below, along with all the links for the apps that I will mention in this video. So make sure to check them out after finishing this one. And now let's dive in. As soon as you turn on your Mac, the very first thing you will notice is not the performance, not the apps or the built-in tools, but it's how your desktop looks and feels. And changing the wallpaper into a live wallpaper can easily set the whole vibe of your desktop. And that's why Wallpaper is the first app in our list for today. Wallpaper is a live wallpapers app that comes with a large selection of high quality live wallpapers that can really bring your setup to life. So whether you are into natural landscapes, cinematic space environment, or an anime lover, you will definitely find something here that fits your vibe. And when you find something you like, all you have to do is click on this Set as Wallpaper button and choose the screen that you want this wallpaper to be set on and click Apply. And these live wallpapers can also be set as a lock screen and screensaver, which makes your Mac feel different from the very first second you open it. But to be able to run these live wallpapers on lock screen and screensaver, you need to make sure that this show on all spaces option enabled in your system settings when you set the background, and the wallpaper is selected here as well. You will also get this little menu bar controller where you can quickly switch the wallpapers from it, pause the playback, or tweak some settings without interrupting your workflow. Now a quick note about the performance, because I know that there are many other cool live wallpaper apps, but almost all of them uses too much resources. But this app is optimized very well and it pauses the playback when the wallpaper is not visible to you. But since these are live videos, it can use a little bit more battery and CPU than usual, especially in older Macs. But if you want, you can enable this pause on battery option here, and it will automatically pause the wallpaper when your Mac is unplugged, and it will resume it again as soon as your Mac connected to your charger. In my case, I use my Mac plugged in into an external display most of the time, so I didn't notice any impact at all. This app is a one-time purchase and it costs $10, but it offers full functional free trial for 7 days. And if you use this code during the checkout, you will get 20% off. Now once your live wallpaper is set, the next step is adding some personalized widget on top of it. And that's where Widgetter comes in. This app gives you some ready-to-use themes that can change the whole vibe of your desktop in just one click. And these themes support both light and dark modes. And you can customize every single element in these themes to match your style. So for example, if you selected this haze theme, it will automatically apply all the widgets, adjust the colors, and gives you this clean and minimum look right away. But as you can see here, the theme will override the live wallpaper that we've just set. And to keep this live wallpaper, you don't need to use the full theme. Instead, you can just go to this widgets section here and just add widgets manually on top of your existing setup. And of course, here you can find all the widgets from different themes, all sorted with categories to make it easy to pick the one that fits your need. So for example, I can add this clock widget here, and maybe this CPU and RAM monitoring, this weather widget, and maybe also this battery widget here. And let's add this Apple stock widget. I think it looks good. So as you can see here, with just simple drag and drops, you can build your own custom setup exactly the way you want. And if any of this widget doesn't look exactly the way you want, you can easily customize almost every part of it. Just right click on the widget and choose Edit Widget. And from this window, you can change things like the widget background, font style and font size, colors, icon style, etc. So you can change every little detail until it looks the way you like. This app also gives you a list of high resolution wallpapers ready to use from the app directly. And these wallpapers will look super sharp on any Mac display because all of them are in 4K and 5K resolutions. Overall, I think this app can give your Mac a nice touch without overcomplicating things. And it's free to download and use the basic widgets, but to be able to use all widgets and features, you have to buy the full version to unlock them. But in my opinion, even the free widgets looks very cool, so it's definitely worth a try. Alright, now let's move to the bottom part of your Mac desktop and see how we can change the dock completely with our next app. And this app is called DockFix. You know that by default Apple gives you some customizations for the dock. Stuff like changing the dock size, moving it to the left or to the right of your screen, enabling or disabling the magnification effect, hiding or showing the dock automatically, and from the system settings you can turn on this tinted option here, and this can change the color of the icons a little bit. But let's be real, it's pretty limited and gives you only the basics. But with DockFix on the other hand, you will have a full control over your macOS dock, so you can customize everything. You can change the color of the dock, increase or decrease the transparency, changing the animation duration, and even replacing the dock entirely. So for example, with this clean setup that we are building right now, we can make the dock fully transparent so it blends seamlessly into the wallpaper that we have. Or if you prefer a different style, you can transform it into a full width bar similar to what you will see in a Windows device. And on top of that, there is a growing community for this app where you can download many different styles and apply them in one click. And if you want, you can also share here your own custom dock style. So in general, this app can really take your Mac customization to the next level. And it also comes with a 7-day free trial, so you can explore everything it offers before buying. The next app I will show you is called Desktop Organizer, and as you can tell from the name, this app will help you organize everything in your desktop effortlessly: files, folders, apps, etc. etc. With this app, you can have super clean setups while having a quick access to different files and folders, and all without having to deal with messy desktops anymore. So you can create multiple zones for different purposes, and from here you can then easily customize the size and the position of the zone and have it exactly how you want. And it also comes with different ready to use themes, so your desktop doesn't just stay organized, but it actually looks really good. Personally, I like going with this transparent look because I think it looks super clean. And in here, I can simply add all the apps I need or apps I use normally in my daily workflow. And after having a grid like this, for example, I can then click on this menu icon here and choose to lock the zone to prevent moving it by mistake. And then I will choose to hide the zone header for a cleaner look, and then I will end up with something like this iPad style. And after that, I can add some widgets here in this empty space to complete the look. For example, I can use the Widgetter app I've showed you before to get this date widget here, and maybe we can also have a weather widget like this one for example. And to complete the clean look, I will go to the system settings and toggle this automatically hide and show the dock option on. And from the menu bar setting, I will choose to always hide the menu bar. And just like that, the workspace now feels more aesthetic and personalized while keeping everything organized and functional. You can download this app and try it for free, and if you decided to buy it, it gives you different subscription options. And there is also a one-time purchase option for around $25. Coming up next is an app that lets you convert the notch on your Mac into something like the dynamic island from your iPhone. And this app is called Alcove. I've talked about this app in a previous video, but it now has some really cool new features, so I think it's worth mentioning it again. This app feels incredibly natural to use and makes your Mac feels like it comes from the future. Every interaction with the notch comes with a super smooth animation that feels very satisfying to use, especially when you are controlling sound volume or display brightness. It feels very polished and well integrated into macOS, like it's a built-in feature. But it's not just about animations. Alcove actually comes with many useful features. So if you are playing some music or a YouTube video for example, you can control the playback directly from the notch. So you can jump between songs or pause playback without interrupting your workflow. And if you want to quickly check out your schedule, you can just in one click open this calendar view that gives you a quick information about your next meetings. It's super handy when you just want a quick glance at your day. And of course, from the app settings here, you can decide what you want to show in the notch, whether it's this calendar view or now playing, or both if you want to select this duo mode. And even if your Mac doesn't have a notch like the new MacBook Neo, or you use an external display, you can still use this app and have a notch with all of these features in your display. It's also a one-time purchase app and it costs $15, and it offers 72 hours free trial as well. But all of these apps just changing how your Mac looks and feels. But the real productivity comes from how you actually use your Mac. Here's where things get really interesting. And if you want to use your Mac like a pro, you should definitely check out this video here, because I've covered some powerful shortcuts that will help you save time and move your Mac usability to the next level. And with that being said, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video.